We celebrate our 50th anniversary. We've been looking at stories from our past, and we found one we thought you might find intriguing. You're about to see part of a documentary WDSU made in 1954, narrated by Mel Levitt. It's the story of a woman who was supposed to leave the outside world behind forever.
And now a ceremony the outside world has rarely seen. This is a girl about to become a bride of Christ. She is 18 years old on this, the most wonderful day of her life.
In 1954, a young woman named Kathleen Mullins took the vows to become a Carmelite nun.
The new nun prostrates herself completely and finally, renouncing the world outside. And her new sisters scatter rose petals over her covered form.
The ceremony was mystical and absolutely final. Carmelite nuns were not supposed to have contact with the outside world. And in choosing this new life, Kathleen was renouncing the old. When she took her vows, she took a new name, Sister Regina, and her parents said goodbye to her through the convent's iron bars.
She says goodbye to all friends and relatives, to all except her family, who may come to visit her periodically. Except for them, no one will see her face again, only the sisters of her cloistered convent.
So what happened to her? Did she really stay separated from the outside world? Is she even still alive? After 44 years, we went back to Lafayette to try to find her. This is the Carmelite monastery in Lafayette today. It was just being built when Sister Regina took her vows in 1945. And once she walked through these doors, she never left. Yes, Sister Regina is very much alive. Now 62 years old, she is still a Carmelite nun. Because the Catholic rules were relaxed in the 1960s, she's able to see visitors, no longer silent, but still separated from us by Carmelite command.
It's a sign. It means that I want to live exclusively for God in an enclosed community. And that's what the grill says to people outside. It doesn't say that I want to keep you out. I want to bring you into my heart, but I just don't want to mingle. You know, I want to give myself exclusively to God, but everybody we have in our hearts.
This is where Sister Regina has lived all these years with just 22 other nuns. In these simple surroundings, they go to Mass together, eat and fast together, pray together. No television, no movies, no trips to see family. Nothing but prayer and reflection. Except to see a doctor or to participate in some rare church activity, they never leave this place and never seem to want to. An awful lot of modern women will be watching this saying, well, I could never. What do you think's happened to even faithful women? Why are so few willing to do what you did eagerly?
It's too radical probably for many people, but I guess for us who are really fitted for the life, well, we say, oh, how we wish we could share it with more people, because it's just really the life, you might say.
After all these years, she says she's had no second thoughts and no regrets. And while we may have doubts about this life apart, she doesn't.
Well, you just can't believe it because you think you're leaving everything, but you're gaining everything. And I know after 44 years, I couldn't want anything more. You know, I have everything.
It is over, and the gate has closed behind.